of here, the astute amongst you will notice this spring right here does not look the same as the others. So that is, well, that's this return spring for our knife and sweeper assembly. This is what pulls the the knot off of the twine fingers, twine hook, knotter, when it sweeps over. So each of these is going to sweep over. You can see the knife right there. It's going to sweep over. It's going to cut the twine that's being captured by the discs, and it's going to sweep the knot off of the knotter finger there. You can see I got a spring right here, and that's returning this one, right? So after it cuts, springs back. Well, that spring's broken. That broke on me in the field, and I found a replacement part online, but I had hay down. This happened several years ago now. I had hay down, so I ran down to the auto parts store, and all it's got to do is return it. So I just grabbed a choke spring or a throttle spring, and it does the same job. I do have a replacement spring that I'm going to put in there. I just don't remember where I put the stupid thing. I bought it, and by the time it showed up, I was on other projects, and it's sitting in an envelope somewhere. And so I've got that replacement spring. It's got to be put on there. Maybe I'll look for it today before I put it on. All right, so while we're here, I've got my knives, right? My knife is right there. I can take them off with these two 7/16 bolts to sharpen them. That's also how I adjust the knife position. And I've never really read the manual on how exactly how close and tight of a tolerance those should be. We're going to do that, so I'll be right back. All right, so for anybody who is sad about that carburetor spring for my knife and sweeper return, I went ahead and got lucky, and I found the replacement spring I ordered. I installed it. Now you're supposed to, I believe, 8 to 10 pounds of return. I don't have a scale to measure that. This feels a little bit stiffer than the that carb spring, and it feels about the same as the other cutter, maybe a touch stiffer. We're going to roll with it and see where it goes. But then I had an issue while I was adjusting and cleaning up this other knife. I broke off a bolt, a screw head sheared off. So dang it, that's okay. I'll take this knife off. I'll try to weld the nut onto there and see if I can't get that to come out of there. So just one of those things. Just 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Let's see if I can't fix that. Believe it or not, I'm thinking that's successful. I've got a little bit of a thread up there I didn't have before. Let's try to start a fire. Let me go grab another nut. I should be able to thread that nut on there a little bit better, drill down in there, and we'll get it off on this next go around. nuts larger, more room to weld down into it. More chance of welding to my sweeper arm too, though. Get some heat in there. I don't know, guys. Let's not use my fingers yet. Success! Alright, so we've got that one out. I've got a replacement bolt that's too long. I'll just have to grind it down. I'll go cut it off, grind it down to the appropriate length, and then we can put this back together. So like I say, one step forward, two steps forward, one step back. However you want to phrase it, we're going to go ahead and get this put back together and aligned. So in the end, it'll be better because that screw was basically rusted all the way through. There's a chance that knife could have self-adjusted under operation. So it's better to find that now than to have a disaster in the field. Ask me about disasters in the field sometime.